actually feels pretty good. The time to do our skincare. Let's play some music. I've been obsessed with this song.
You know, well, everyone knows how to dance. Yeah. What your eyes see tonight, hallelujah. Just pay my rent by Tuesday. I bet I'll be rich by April Fool's Day.
Time at yogi. It's 6:30 and we have to leave in 6 minutes to go to yoga. Welcome back. It's nighttime. I just got home from work. I'm exhausted. So this year, one thing that I really wanted to do is read more because I wanted to do it last year and I didn't. And so this year, I really want to commit. And honestly, I've already done better than last year. I've read 3 books? 2 books? Let me check. I don't have a bathroom. If you guys want, you should be my friend on Goodreads. I think I'm public. I don't really know how Goodreads works that well. But I think you can be my friend. Where's my red? Oh my gosh. I did read 3 books so far this year. That's so exciting. And last year, all year, I only read 2. And in January, I read 3. So I have a few books in progress. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, Just Kids by Patti Smith, and then Joan Didion's The White Album. That one I've been on for a long time. It's just not... I've read other Joan Didion books and I've liked them. This one is very specific to California, and so I feel like a lot of the topics, unless you're familiar with California history, California during the 1960s, it's not that interesting. And even if you are familiar with it, there's very niche topics that are discussed, like the highway system, the aqueducts, that just don't hit. To each their own. I feel like every year I make so many goals for myself that it's really hard for me to like balance all of them. I'll make goals about YouTube, I'll make goals about reading, I'll make goals about career, and so many different things that I just like focus on one, like reading, how I did last month, and then I totally disregarded YouTube. So February is a new chance to just change my perspective, focus on different things. I also really want to be off my phone when I'm in my apartment. I always have my phone on me, and so I just really don't want that to be a part of my home life. So I think I need to find some more hobbies like reading. I've been doing puzzles, but that's kind of an expensive hobby. Like one is like $25 and it lasts me like a day and a half or something. 3 days max. So I want to get back into like sketching and drawing and doing art that way. I've loved painting, but I just don't have enough space here to paint and to have all my canvases and all my paints and everything. So I really want to sketch more because that's something that's so easy, and like I have a sketchbook, I have a pencil, that's all I need. So lately I've been really trying to fully commit to the resolutions I set for myself and new habits and routines that I wanted to make for myself. Part of that is really about getting off my phone and reading and sketching and just doing creative activities that actually make me happy. While I don't think that being on my phone is a huge negative stressor in my life, I do think it hinders my creativity to an extent, and I think it can, honestly, in a lot of ways, kind of scare me out of wanting to be creative and make me feel frozen. So I'll see things online and think, well, nothing I do is going to be that creative. And so I've kind of just been trying to take those moments in between to really invest in my creativity in a different way. So on my morning commute, I've been reading a lot more, and tonight we're here sketching and yeah, trying to make the most of the time that I have outside of work. I do think I've been really good at implementing different things into my routine, but there are some things that can kind of easily fall out of practice for me, and I just want to remain mindful of these things. So in the spirit of new routines and new habits, I'm reading currently Just Kids by Patti Smith. It's fabulous. It took me a second to get into it. Like, I read the first chapter, like the first little chapter, and then I was like, it's interesting, but I'm not like excited yet. And it's kind of like an introduction into their lives, and then when she finally like moves to New York and meets Robert Mapplethorpe, then it gets really interesting. They talk about like the subway station I'm at all the time, the park near my house, and just like different things like that I can really envision it and really imagine it, in different streets in New York. It's a good read for a New York City gal or guy, anybody. I don't know, it's really interesting. I would recommend it so far. And then I also want to talk about this book that I just finished, but this is a short book because I'll be honest, I think that's what you need to do when it's January and you're like really just starting to introduce your New Year's resolutions into your life. Like, if I was like, oh, I want to start reading more books, and then I gave myself an encyclopedia, I would be like, this sucks, it takes me a month to get through this, I'm not doing it. So I recently read this. It's a series of short stories that are along the Poe realm. The author is a great writer. Some of the stories I liked a little bit better than others. I liked End of a Struggle, and I liked Music Concrete. Those were my two favorite stories. They're all very eerie stories and psychologically twisted, but it's not always directly obvious what the object is that they're afraid of. It keeps it very interesting and kind of like open to the imagination a little bit. Just a very interesting interpretation on fear and paranoia, I guess. So that's that. And then two books that I read that I don't have with me were The Giver. I was supposed to read that so long ago. If you watched my last video, I was reading it and I give my commentary on it a little bit more. And then I read Flowers for Algernon, which I loved. It was such a good story. I read it in 2 days. I didn't cry, but it is like very heartbreaking and frustrating and like inspiring all at the same time. So really loved that one. Tonight though, I feel like, I am gonna read a little bit, but like nobody just wants to sit and watch me read. Not that anybody wants to sit and watch me do anything else, but if I'm gonna record, I might as well give you something. Sorry, I started scrolling on Instagram. That's why you gotta put your phone away. So tonight, I want to sketch. I don't think I've actually sketched anything in this entire sketchbook. Nope. Plain as day. I wonder which side is up. Oh, this side. I was right the first time. Okay. I'm gonna start over. Oh my gosh, wait, I have done something. This is horrible, but that's horrible. Okay. Page 2. Yeah, that's as far as I made it. Probably because the first one was horrible. Oh, it's okay. Is my pencil sharpener? Oh, there it is. I need something to draw. What should I draw? Oh, I have a vase of lilies. I could draw that. Okay. We used to have to do this thing where like we would draw. I don't know if this is an actual technique, so like nobody hate on me. You can hate on my 8th grade art teacher, or freshman year art teacher, but he made us do this thing where we draw but we don't look at the paper, and so we just kind of have to like feel it out. Okay, that was bad. Okay, well, okay, now I'm not cheating anymore. But like, how am I supposed to make this symmetrical? Okay, I'm cheating so bad. Oh, I'm really trying not to. Okay. This is bad. I'm cheating so bad. Okay. This is crooked too, whatever. No, I really want to see just like what happens, but I just don't want to put all this effort in. It's not going to be amazing. It's also really hard. Okay, honestly, this is fire. Maybe he was on to something with this. I mean, I'm cheating a little bit just to like make sure I'm... Okay, I don't think he was on to something. I lied. Because now it's getting worse. Okay. Well, honestly... Okay. Yeah, you can see the lilies I drew. Not bad. It's abstract, definitely, but not too shabby for first go round. What else do I want to do? I don't have much around here. I'm not gonna paint this for sure. Or draw this. I'm getting chocolate on my sketchbook. Let's think. I don't know. What should I draw? I could like go find something, or I could find a picture and try to draw it. I'm so tired, guys. I don't know. I might just do something in silence, but I can't draw from memory. That's my problem. I have to draw from something I'm seeing, and I still can't really even do that. Should I draw the lilies again where I look at... I kind of cheated, but like I really didn't. I could draw the lilies again where this time I try to draw them, but I don't think it's gonna be better than when I wasn't looking at the paper, so I don't really want to hurt my feelings like that. Not tonight. It's been a hard week. Genius. I'm a genius. So I have this table book that my dear dance teacher purchased for me, and I bet I could find something in here to inspire my drawings. This is all a little complex for me. Okay guys, I'm tired, I'm beat, gonna go to bed, but tomorrow's my day off and I'm gonna be hanging out with my friends. So we're gonna vlog. We already decided. It's a vlog day tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Love you.